Hello guys and welcome back to my FGO Valentine's Day 2024 gameplay. So let us resume from where we were. We're starting section 3. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so who should I take with me? Let me just take some random character like Mordred, yeah. I'm not even going to use her because she'll be there in the end. Okay. Alright, a little flashback. Alright, I put up a simple bounded field all around the town. It's not much more effective than the vermin deterrent, but it should help against unintelligent creatures. Alas, I'm afraid I have to remain in town to maintain it. As much as it pains me to do this, I have to ask you to investigate the woods without me. And now we are here. I knew we could count on a divine spirit like Amor. What a perfectly logical decision that was. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she just didn't want to work. I could never hope to put up a bounded field that large. With her maintaining it, I can leave the town knowing it's in good hands. We'll have to make the most out of this expedition as a way of thanking her for her help. I guess if we're being extremely generous, we could say we're just giving the right job to the right person. The truth of the matter is that she's just using you though, Basset. I agree, you're too honest for your own good. She's obviously pawning at the hard work, all the hard work off on us. You gotta be kidding. So what, you're saying I've been fooled into going somewhere dangerous and convinced it was my idea? I pride myself for being skilled enough to handle anything on my own, even missions that would normally require a team. I'm an elite SEAL designation enforcer who equally adept at inspiration, negotiation, and combat. And I'm an excellent judge of character as well, I'll have you know. At least, I think I am. What do you think? Well, I'm convinced you're definitely a combat expert. And an obvious mark. You may as well have a giant target painted on your forehead as far as someone like Amor's concerned. Yeah, you never were intimidating when we met. You were kind of intimidating when we met, but the more we talk. What, you want to say something, Fujimaru? I was a master once too. You could be a little more respectful when you talk to me. Really, if anything, you should be begging me to teach you since I have so much more experience. Yeah, but you've forgotten everything. I guess she's forgotten everything. Yes, Miss Bassett. Come to think of it, you said something to that effect earlier too, didn't you? Does that mean you once took part in the Holy Grail War? The Holy Grail War? I know it's a ritual involving 7 mages summoning 7 servants, and having them fight to activate a holy grail that can grant the winner a wish. At least that's what the grown-up me said. Yeah, that's right. It's just the sort of plot I'd expect to see from a handful of scheming humans. No miracle gained in that manner could be of any actual value. I suppose it makes sense that you think so since you're a divine spirit, but fate is a force that's simply too powerful for humans to reckon with. It doesn't matter how successful or talented a person may be, everybody wishes for something. Does that mean you had a wish you wanted granted as well? Now here's the thing, I don't remember that much. I don't even remember if in Hall Ataraxia they revealed what Bazette wanted. Because we know what happened to Bazette in Hall Ataraxia. Or what happened to her before Hall Ataraxia, how her command spell was lost and all that stuff. However, I don't remember throughout the course of the story if it is revealed what her original wish was. Or something like that, I don't remember that. I don't know, that's one of the things I can't seem to remember clearly. Yeah, so do I. I also cannot remember the events of Hall Ataraxia, so. All I know is that I was one of the masters who fought in a war. That I was forced to drop out halfway after a bitter defeat, and that I managed to summon the greatest hero I could ask for as my partner. Oh, I can see you're dying to know who it was. I'm guessing she does remember who it was? Well, don't worry, Fujimaru, I'm sure I've heard of him too. Yeah, well, he's there with us, My partner was none other than Ireland's child of light, the great hero known as Cuchulainn. Well, yeah. Surprise, of course you are. Well, the thing is, we don't have one Kuhulin, we don't have two of them, neither do we have three of them. I think we have four of them, as far as I can remember. Wait a minute, let me think. Kuhulin Lancer, Kuhulin Prototype. No, there's three, isn't it? And then Kuhulin Berserker. Is there anyone else? Wait, Prototype, Lancer. Oh, Caster. Yeah, I was correct. Four. We actually have four of them. And if you include Setanta, who's going to come later on in JP, then five, I guess. Wow. I mean, this is the Kuhulin I'm talking about. Hero among heroes, warrior among warriors. He's not the kind of person any old human can hope to come across. Well, we have plenty of them. Like I said, not one, not two, not three, but four. And the fifth one will join us very soon. I mean, I can't remember what he looked like right now, but I still know for a fact that it was him. Kuhulin's been in Kaldia for a long time now. How? What is he doing there? No, wait, more importantly, does this mean that if I were to go to Kaldia too, I would see him again? Wait, hang on, I need more time to prepare. That's literally what you said and you came here. Oh? Do you think? Just look at how she is reacting. You too. I know what you're whispering about. Knock it off. Would you like to come to Kaldia too, Vased? Me? Go to Kaldia? No, I shouldn't. It wouldn't be right for me to answer a summon for personal reasons. And besides, right now I've been called to this land and sworn to protect that town. I can't think of anything else besides that until I've completed my mission. Wow, what the hell? I'm sorry, Fujimaru, I didn't realize that would be such a shock to you. No, that was something else. I never meant to make you cry. It's just that there's things to these things that I'm not crying. What a bitter cry. If you hear it clearly, it can't be coming from that far off. Ah, look over there. It's a shack. What's the shack doing out there? What is this? It doesn't look like anyone's home, so who was crying? Or that anyone's been here in a long time for that matter? Where? No, wait, there's someone crying in that corner. What the hell is this a ghost or something? The ghost of a sailor? That must be who was crying. Hey, wait, I just had a thought. Are you the sailor who brought something into these woods? Ah. He's definitely trying to tell us something. No way you guys can see me. Yes, it does look like that's what he's saying. It's a shame we can't seem to hear him. Wow, but we can hear him cry. He's gone. But I think I saw him pointing to something before he disappeared. It was probably the book on the desk. Looks like it has some kind of a manual. A journal. It seems to be more of a memoir than a logbook. Seems like his captain was a real piece of work. There are pages and pages of complaints. Oh no. Oh god, it's freaking... I was just going to say that. Still shouldn't jump to conclusions. Yeah, you know what, let's just wait. At one point, it looks like he discovered a mysterious fruit on another continent. His captain apparently didn't want to hear about this fruit, even though the locals treasured it. The sailor figured he could make a bundle from it. So he decided to take some back with him to do just that. A mysterious fruit. Does it have any connection to our business here? I'm not sure. Oh my god, what the is Jaguar warrior? After he finally found a shady looking local that was willing to do business with him, he eventually managed to get a hold of a few seeds. At least that's what his memoir says. Okay. So not the fruit but the seeds. What did the sailor do with the seeds? After he brought them back to this land, he began secretly growing them in a number of remote places where no one else would find them, starting with these woods. It says he called the seeds Theobroma and came to and came here regularly to care for them. Theobroma. Theobroma? That's Greek. It means food of the gods. Oh. What a nice name, especially for a boorish sailor. Yeah. Theobroma. What? What is it, Master? Is there something on your mind? What was it again? Oh wait, there's more. Apparently just when the Theobroma had finally started to sprout, he fell seriously ill and was unable to come care for them for a long time as a result. Then when he finally came back, he found the sprouts had already died. I see, that's too bad. That must be a very disappointing. The rest of the memoir is filled exclusively with his regrets. It's all like, just plant it anywhere my ass, and some easy to go plan that turned out to be. And how dare that damn local and her stupid suspicious outfit trick me, and so forth. Then his handwriting becomes really sloppy and that's where it ends. Let's see, so that ghost must have wanted someone to hear his tale of woe. He must have been trapped here since he died, unable to move on because of his grudge. It's a selfish, petty reasons, but I cannot help but feel a little sorry for him anyway. I was hoping we'd learn something about those monsters, but it seems we weren't so lucky. Well, this turned out to be quite a complete waste of time then, didn't it? Bruh. It's just there. Sounds like he disagrees pretty strongly. Medusa, the sight of yours can kill the undead, right? Why did you put him out of his misery? I'm not really comfortable with that. I think we should bring Amor here later. He seems like he should be an expert on helping spirits pass on to the afterlife. My, how surprisingly kind of you. And here I thought Medusa was famous for being a terrifying monster. Or is it just what you were like before you grew up? Alright, then we can let Amor take it from here. In the meantime, let's see if we can find anything else in this book. What? Oh, monsters. I knew it. This is where the monsters are coming from. I wonder if they're returning from an assault. The town should be safe with Amor looking after it, but the roads outside are still unprotected. We need to find out where they're coming from as soon as possible if we're going to resolve the problem for good. I bet we'll find the nest if we follow them. Come on, let's go. Try not to lose sight of him. What? Sorry, we're not taking you with us. But what will you even do coming with us? Like, what the? Oh my, what is that chocolate? Bro, what is happening? Okay. What a horrific looking thing. What in the world happened here? I can't imagine anything like this being natural. I wonder. Would this be the Theobroma tree that the ghost sailor mentioned in his memoir? Oh wait, so it was just chocolate? Okay. Oh, sorry, that's it, I remember now. Theobroma is another name for cacao. Okay, I see, that's why. Cacao, you mean that's a cacao tree? Then the sailor brought back cacao seeds? But I thought his memoir said the sprouts died. Everyone, look what the monsters are doing. Are they eating it or something? No, what? It's dying? They're dissolving into the dark liquid at the foot of the tree. Oh my god. And it looks like that's revitalizing the tree. Oh, so the tree is eating them. Okay. I see what's going on now. These monsters are essentially working for that tree. They go out to steal motivation from the humans. Then they come back here and feed it to the tree. Oh, so the tree is the main culprit here. Saying it aloud really drives home how absurd this all is. You're saying these monsters are stealing motivation from people and using it for food to help this tree of theirs grow? There's no doubt about it. This tree must be the cause of the minute singularity. I'd like to get rid of it right away if we could. But it'll probably sap our will to fight if we get too close, just like that monster did with Astrea. How do you go about this, Master? I don't know, ranged attack? You know, maybe? I was just saying that. Is there some way to remove it from a distance? That's quite the tall order, Master, but yes, I think we can manage that, really. Medusa Bazette, on my mark, I want all three of us to attack at the same Cosette, what are you doing? Is she taking out her... But you know, we are training in secret so that we can fight the monster someday too. And once we're really strong, we're gonna protect the whole town ourselves. That goes for you too, mister. These children may be still weak, but that doesn't mean you can steal their dreams. No adult with a lick of common sense is going to stand back and let you do that. I may still have a lot to learn, but even I know that much. What's that? You want your brother monsters. I don't get angry often, but you've managed to really piss me off. If you think you can steal my motivation, you're welcome to try. But don't expect me to go down without a fight. Oh. And there you go. One down. Didn't you say you used to be a master yourself, Basset? I must say I feel for yourself. Australia. Still, for better or worse, Caldia is full of busybodies who can't mind their own business. If you ever plan on being someone there yourself, one day you'd better start getting used to working as a team. Please listen to Australia. I can't bear to watch you put yourself in danger all along. You don't have to rely on your own muscles anymore, Basset. It's okay to rely on us too. You've got some experience as servants, you know. I honestly did feel pretty good about my chances fighting them solo, but you're right. So, with that in mind, will you guys help me out? What do you say, Fujimaru? Yeah, someone's gotta cut the tree before it hurts someone. I like that look in your eyes, Master of Caldia. Alright then, as the more experienced master here, I guess I'd better show you what I can really do. Now, get out of our way, you fiends! I'm going to get rid of the evil monster once and for all, even if I have to bring them down with my bare hands. Alright, let's go. Okay, let's go. Alright, let's see. Okay, let's go. Alright, this should be easy. There you go. That's it. Alright. The path ahead is clear. I can see the tree now. Then let's pay it our respects. Oh, it's taking out the more... yeah. Even my Gander can't touch it. There's a high density magical energy signal building up inside the tree. Everyone get down. Oh no. It's going to try and hit us with something big. Probably chocolate. You know. All this magical energy. It must be the tree's trump card. And at this distance... Fujimaru, I'm going to reveal my noble phantasm. Oh, she's using Fragra. Your noble phantasm? That's right, she said she was sure she could win a noble phantasm face-off. Yeah. Then that must mean her noble phantasm is actually... Answer her. Counter-attack noble phantasm, yep. Fragara. Oh wait, so did she destroy the tree? Damn. That was awesome. You snapped the whole giant tree at its root. What incredible power. How did a modern day human like you get a noble phantasm like that? Well, now I see. This is a mystic that has been passed down from human to human since the age of myth. You're a carrier of the gods, the first one I've ever seen. Even for a divine spirit like myself against a fellow mystic, there's no telling what may have happened if you had clashed. Looks like it worked out. Huh? Oh no, is it regenerating or something? No. What? What's going on? That should have been completely destroyed, the tree. Look, it's regenerating. Okay, what? No, that's impossible. Yeah. Oh no, they keep on coming. We'll have to fall back for... excuse me. Huh? Oh no, this thing. This is gonna get a little hairy, mind moving back a bit. Come here, just a little further. It's you, the stinking no-good huckster. Just look at them, they obviously can't be trusted. Who are you and what are you up to? You want us to step back? Is this good? That's it, perfect. That's perfect. Okay, go ahead. What the hell was that? What was that? The tree, the monsters, they all just disappeared in an instant. What was that light? Who is this? Oh, this is... Oh my god, this is... what's her name? Manan. I think that's her name? I don't know. You there, stop, identify yourself. Yep, that's her. Wait a minute, I thought... Okay, interesting. Wait. Oh, so that... I just realized something. The first section that we saw, I thought that it was Bazette who was summoned. That wasn't Bazette, it was her who was summoned. And she said that, I think so at least, I'm not 100% sure. She said that she doesn't want to meet Kuhulin now and... No, wait. Wait a minute, either she was summoned or Bazette was summoned, either of it, and one of these, Bazette or her, is in this singularity from the beginning. So I'm not really sure who it is, whether it was Bazette who was summoned in the first scene, or was it her that was summoned. It's either of them. What? No way. There are two Bazettes? Until we meet again. So it was her who was... so we're not going to talk it out here? Oh well, oh no, this is someone else. Oh, I thought that was the chocolate fairy. Oh well, I guess there's a time and place for these things. Well, you heard the lady, folks. Until we meet again. Adios for now. That was me. Why is there another me? Well, you know, this is FGO, so don't be surprised at anything. Good thing we managed to make it back. Yes, it is, but I still can't help but wonder who that Bazette lookalike was. Do you really have no idea who she could be, Bazette? No, I'm sorry. I'm still trying to process all of this myself. What's more, that light, that blindingly powerful light. Was that Fragra? And the original one from the Age of Gods, no less? Oh, I see. And from before the legends? Oh, hey there, boss. How'd the forest investigation go? Never mind. The look on your face makes it clear it didn't go great. Well, hey, cheer up. Besides, we've got bigger fish to fry right now. Oh my god. I see you got rid of the monsters. Congratulations on a job well done, everyone. It's not much, but I prepared a little something to celebrate. Here, follow me. How did you... Oh my god. Wait, so the chocolate fairy is Karen actually? Oh, hello. You certainly took your time getting here, or did I just arrive too soon? Anyway, please follow me. We don't want the food to get cold. What are you doing here? Right. Okay, that's interesting. I thought like she... Okay, so it's a little bit different from how usually it goes. Usually it's like I thought how it was going to go was like we're going to see Bazette now. Later on, we're going to see that there's obviously like another person within her. That is the divine spirit. That is, I think, Manan, something like that. Her name. I'm not able to pronounce it properly. Wait a minute, Mananan. Yeah, I was thinking that's how it was going to go. You know, it's Bazette here, and then later we'd figure out that oh, there's someone else. There's a divine spirit within her. This and that. Usually that's how it goes. Turns out no, so this is something different that's happening. Okay. Goddess of hospitality. Okay. Yeah. Please stop patting my head. Medusa, right? You fight so well, especially for as small as you are. I was so moved watching you in action. Tell me, do you like Zocoatl? If you don't care for sweets, here, just a minute. I think I had some handy tools and god-slaying weapons I wouldn't mind letting go. Right around here. What are you, Santa Claus? Like what? Why are you giving gifts like this? Ah! I was doing my best to ignore all of this, focus on my meal, but I just can't take it anymore. Who are you and why do you look exactly like me? We are way past the point you should have started explaining yourself. Oh, hey, you're right. I haven't introduced myself, have I? I'm so sorry about that. My name is Mananan. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced. I think that's how it's pronounced. Mananan. Mananan Maclair, child of Lair, the sea god and divine spirit, and the king of Tirnanog. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, last master of humanity. What? Mananan? Did you say Mananan Maclair? Okay, who is this person? Like not person but god. Master. I don't know who that is either. Yeah, can you please explain? Mananan Maclair, child of Lir, the god of the sea. That's the god of the ocean in Celtic mythology, ruler of the otherworld, and an enormously talented mage. He owns a tremendous variety of magic items and bestows them upon heroes he deems worthy. Oh, okay. And he's the foster parent of Cuchulain's father. What? Lu the sun god. He's the foster parent of Cuchulain's father. Foster parent of Cuchulain's father. Okay. Liu the sun god. Wait, so Cuchulain is like his grandson or something? Okay. Right, Percent? Wait. Does that mean that Manan is Cuchulain's aunt? Or something like that? I don't know. Like not like that in that sense aunt or anything, like, you know, I'm just saying, like, you know, in a more like, you know, wait, Cuchulain's foster father, no, Cuchulain's father's foster father and his daughter. So yeah, it would mean that Mananan is kind of like Cuchulain's oh my god, I'm mixing everything up. Wait a minute. Daughter, foster father. Yeah, that would make her kind of like his aunt or something like that. Right, Bazette? Yes, that's right. Assuming this servant here really is who she claims anyway. I mean, Mananan is definitely the god of ocean in Celtic mythology, but Hold on, a divine spirit requires a human vessel to materialize as a servant. Yeah. So then does that mean... But then, I don't understand. Yeah, like that was also my question. If she has taken Bazette as her vessel, then who is this Bazette then? You're right, Astrea. I am a pseudo-servant, and Bazette there is my vessel. Wait, so she was able to materialize outside? But that's impossible. It is, if you're using her as a vessel, then how do you explain Bazette herself being here? Would you explain that for us? Well, I guess you could say I'm a little like Bazette's big sister at the moment. Bazette's big sister. But as Bazette said earlier, it's time I explain everything. What do you mean, my big sister? How was that necessary to say? And let's not forget Mananan is supposed to be a man. Wait, really? Oh my god. Wait, so this gender bent this character as well? Bruh. Okay, wait a minute. Mananan McLaren. Son of the Sea. Okay, there you go. Yep. Warrior and the king of Otherworld in Irish and Manx mythology is associated with the sea, interpreted as sea god. Wait a minute. Let me see. Trying to see if Guhulin okay. Oh, that bit's hardly unusual. This is far from the first time a divine spirit's gender has changed due to the vessel they chose. Yeah, that's true. Please try to stay calm, Bazette. You'll have plenty of time to be angry after you've heard her out if you still want to, right? Alright, fine, please go on. It all began the day I ran away from Chaldea. Oh, so she was the one who was summoned. Okay, there you go. It wasn't this Bazette, it was her. Okay. I had to take my leave from Chaldea for a while, for personal reasons, and with Amor's help, I ray-shifted here. Thanks to the magical energy repository she gave me, that is, the Holy Grail, I had no problem maintaining my materialization. Then, just as I was about to set off for a bit of soul-searching, I heard a voice. A voice, huh? It was no more than a tiny whisper. If there had been any wind that day, I wouldn't have heard it at all. I followed the voice to the source, and there I found a tiny half-dead sprout not long for this world. Oh, the tree sprout. You don't mean... Was that the Theobroma sprout from the memoir? It must have been. So it just barely managed to survive. Now I see what happened. Okay. I know you can't save every single life. Maybe I should have just let this one go. But I am a generous soul. I simply didn't have the heart to ignore its plight. So, I went to bestow just a tiny bit of life upon the sprout, doing the very best to survive. But then, this happened. Okay, I see. What happened next? Yeah, what we are seeing now. It stole the Holy Grail from me. Oh my god. Along with all its magical energy. What? Wait, so a tree stole the Holy Grail from her? That also like a half-dead tree? No, wait, that's ridiculous. How could a single plant possibly do something like that? I honestly don't know myself. Okay, what are you on about? Maybe rather than choosing me, who'd just been holding on to it, the Holy Grail chose to grant the wish of the sprout clinging to life. Ah, I see. Okay, that makes more sense. Like it was the Holy Grail's choice or something like that, you know. However, it happened. Once the Theobroma sprout had taken the Holy Grail, this place became a minor singularity. Perhaps it's because I was present at the moment the world changed. But the next thing I knew, Bazette and I both were there at the same time. Okay. After that, the blast from the Holy Grail sent us both flying, and when I came to, I was far from here. I had to fix matters. So, to do that, I went about and destroyed the other Theobroma trees while I looked for Bazette. I see. You can imagine how relieved I am to have found her. Hang on, you've been destroying other trees? Does that mean the tree we found wasn't the root of the problem? That there are other trees just like it still out there? Oh, I'm afraid so. I've destroyed 3 trees like it so far. Wow. Not one of them had the Holy Grail. Yeah, this one also didn't have it. I'm guessing that the trees scattered around this region have spread their roots to form a network. And they're using it to move around and share the Holy Grail and the vitality they have stolen. A tree that creates monsters and has its own network of support trees helping it. If it's using a Holy Grail to do all of that, then it's going to be a major problem. Yeah, and it is a major problem. Now. At present as well. Indeed. Which is why I need to find the tree with the Holy Grail and finally destroy it. I know I'm responsible for things getting out of hand to begin with. But could I ask you for your help fixing this mess? Don't be so hard on yourself. Is that all you're concerned about? Yeah, and the one who's at bigger fault here is Karen, so just so you know. Because she's the one who sent you here in the first place with the Holy Grail, so our whole reason for coming here was to repair this minor singularity. We'd have helped you find and destroy the tree even if you hadn't asked. But Astrea said, our other mission was to locate the rogue servant. Now that we've made contact with you, that's all taken care of. Once we've handled this tree, our mission will be complete. I see. What if Mananan says it true? If what Mananan says is true, then yes, recovering the Holy Grail from Theobroma tree should be enough to repair this minor singularity. However, there is no telling what else may happen between now and then. So I think it's best if I continue to focus on supporting the rest of you by monitoring the situation. Oh wow. You're such a help, Amor. That's okay with you, right, Fujimaru? I guess. What about you, Bazette? You really expect me to believe something so ridiculous? Well, what else? I feel like the situation is so ridiculous that I think you have to accept something this ridiculous. Bazette? I can't trust anything this cheat says. There's no way the real Mananan would choose me for a vessel. Why? Why not? Yeah. It's just as likely there's some kind of imposter who's copied my... No, why would they not choose you? And now claims to be Mananan so they can use the Holy Grail for their ends. Your testimony alone isn't enough to rule that possibility out. True, you may be right. But it's equally true that we're going to need each other's help to find that tree. So, tell me, Bazette, what can I do for you to convince... what can I do to convince you to trust me? Fight. Let's take... yeah, I knew it. Let's take this outside the town. If we fight here, we'll take out who knows how many buildings. The rules are simple. If you want me to trust you, then you need to fight me and prove you're all not talk. There's no chance that the actual God of Sea could lose to me. Yeah, that's true. Deal? So she has to win. If I may, let's say that we fight and I completely trounce you. That still won't make you trust me, will it? Shut up, you think you've already won? Still, if nothing else, facing off with you will let me see for myself whether your power truly does come from the sea god. But Bazette, don't you already know that? You have to have been wondering why an ordinary mage became a heroic spirit. Yeah, that's true, Yeah, that is true. There has to be something else to it for you to have materialized as a servant. Yeah. That, fair enough, well, thing to think about, yeah. And you've certainly considered that the power flowing through your veins must be Mananan's protection at work. Am I wrong, Bazette Fragram Macrimins? Enough, no more talk. I'm going to take you down with my own 2 fists and prove you're just an imposter. I'm going to show everyone here that you can't be trusted. Very well. Then I will face your fury, not as a pseudo-servant, but as the one who commands the oceans. Ooh, okay. Alright, here we go. Fatal battle. Ooh, oh my god, this is... No way am I winning this. Bruh. What the hell? That's the power of her emotions. Overwhelming emotions.
決着の時だ。決着の時だ。決着の時だ。
Alright, let's do this. Okay, so
どうします。はい。天品は福利。重みをプレゼント。至れり。
okay, so here we go.
後より入れて。
Ragara.
アンサラ。 これをさせます。プラダ。天品は福利。プラダ。いいかな。
Wait, oh my god, 1 HP? Really? Are you joking? Oh my god.
どうします。了解。はい。暗殺エアスティング。フィニッシュ。切りえぐ。これを差し上げます。まあ、効率的にカロリー。
Oh no, she's going to. Okay, this is bad. Right, so let me do
ゴッズ
this.
ホルダーの証明を。了解。アンサラ。
Alright, break, and now she's going to use her fragra. Oh, okay. Huh, there you go. That's that. Yeah, what's that? Stay back. It's over. I lost. I understand that concern is the last thing you want from me, but I hope you are at least convinced you can trust me now, even if only a little. Yeah. Ah! I don't understand why she's so like you know, like so much. Why is she reacting so much? Is there some reason why she doesn't want Mananan to be like her? Why she doesn't? Why she feels bothered that Mananan is actually the divine spirit that will be like, you know, like she will be her vessel or something like that. But Zed, what should we do, Master? Should I go after her? I think the best thing you can do for her right now is leave her alone. I swear, she really is an idiot. She ran off towards the town, so she's probably just went back to the tavern. Anyway, how can I put this? At times like this, the kindest thing you can do for someone is give them a bit of space, Medusa. I see. Okay, if you're so sure. Banana. Yes, Master of Chaldea? You're telling the truth, right? Yes, you have my word. I am going to do my best to aid you as a servant. I'll make every effort to prove to you both and Bazette that you can trust me. I'm afraid that's all I can say right now, but I hope it's enough. It's getting late. I suggest we head back to the tavern. Oh, speaking of which, is there a bed for me there? I doubt Bazette will come out of her room until the morning. So, I suppose I'll just have to crash in your room tonight? Yeah? Oh, I know. Why don't we stay up late and get in some girl talk before we go to sleep? What? Wait, is she talking to Fujimaru? Oh no, that she's talking to them. I was like, what is she talking about? Like, at least my Fujimaru is a male now. It's not a female. I've never seen Medusa so appalled. Oh my god. Is that Bazette? Hmm. Yeah, it is her. Hi Bazette, how are you doing? Fujimaru. I'm okay, sorry you had to see that. Still, I couldn't beat her. And not only that, she really was telling the truth. Her power and mine both come from the god of the sea. I don't understand. How is it even possible? Okay, yeah, what did you mean when you said Mananan would never choose you? Up until now, I never really thought about why I fight, but when I saw Mananan, it felt like I was looking at a mirror. Oh, only I didn't recognize myself at all. We're so different. It's like night and day. Oh, I see. So she's thinking that someone like her, like would never choose Bazette because she and her is so different. Is that what? So a long time ago, I don't even know how long at this point, there was this book I read as a kid. It was full of heroic tales. Some of the recurring characters were Mananan MacLair, the god of the sea, Liu, the god of light, Cormac, the High King of Ireland, and Diarmuid ul Dubin, the great hero. In that book, Mananan loved them all unconditionally and gave them rare and precious magical goods. Tools. Mananan gave them real genuine trust, but I could never do anything like that. I'm just an ordinary human who only ever acts for her own benefit. Do you know about the mages called Steel Designation Enforcers? I think I knew about them, but I've forgotten completely. So, their job is to hunt down seal designated mages without getting emotionally involved. Oh, that was Bazette Fraga Macramet's world. Every time I used my fists, all I could do was kill my targets, take their lives. So, why in the world would a giver like Mananan choose me? It doesn't make any sense. How could I possibly believe a story like that? You're being too hard on yourself, Bazette. What about when you fought to save those children? Oh, that. I saw them being attacked right in front of me. Of course I saved them. Besides, I only agreed to be this town's guardian because they asked me to. I didn't have some great noble reason for it. It's like when you see a dog drowning and you just act on instinct to save it before you even realize what you're doing. It was pure reflex, same as any other reasonably intelligent person would have. That's all it ever is. I'm sure everyone wishes they could help people like that. But the fact is, not everyone can. Fujimaru, I want you to tell me something and be honest. Do you really think I could do something so noble? Something like protecting another person's dreams? Even though the only thing I'm good at is swinging my fists? Of course you can, I am sure of it. Thanks, Fujimaru, I feel a little better now. It feels kind of like a little weight has been lifted from my shoulders. Let's go back to the inn. In the morning, I'll try to talk to Mananan. Alright. Good morning. Oh, you certainly bounced back quickly. What's that? Are you okay now? Yes, I am. Sorry to worry you. I slept great last night, so I'm feeling much better both mentally and physically. I find your resilience astonishing. Is your soul made of protein or something? What? What a weird thing to say. Well, I kind of like how simple and straightforward you are. Ananan, I still don't believe everything you said, and I'm not ready to trust you completely either. But even so, I'm willing to accept that you're Mananan, and that your reasons for doing so aside, you chose me for your vessel. Can you live with that, at least for now? Yes, of course. That's a huge step forward compared to where you were yesterday. I'm so glad I've been able to see you grow. As your big sister, I couldn't be prouder. Oh my god. My big sister, are you kidding me? I offer you an olive branch and that's your response? Offer. Step outside, Manan. Let's finish what we started yesterday. What? Didn't we already finish it yesterday? I don't think a rematch will make any difference. You've only won one round. I can still beat you as long as I knock you out in the next one. I don't think that's how it works. I'll prove it right here and right now if you don't believe me. Are you ready? Boss, please, if you're gonna fight, take it outside. Okay, here we go. Alright, there you go. Okay, I think I'll end it here. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'll end it here. There's 2 arrows in the next section. I'll do it tomorrow. Alright, so wait, I think this event... wait a minute, let me just check real quick. I think this event has like 8 or 9 sections as far as I can remember. Let me quickly check. We are at section 5, so yeah, section 5 is 2 arrows, then we have section 6, 7, and then epilogue. Yeah, not that big. So 5, 6, 7, epilogue. 4. If it takes 4 more days, so there will be 4 more days left, 4 or 5 more, 4 more days left. And within those 4 more days, I'll complete the chocolate, you know, like that, the whole chocolate exchange part. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it. So there you go, that was it. Oh, another thing I need to check. I cannot remember Fragra's what it actually does. As far as I can remember, obviously Kuhulin's Gaybolg is actually which reverses casualty and effect as far as I can remember. So Gaybolg actually, what's going to happen comes before it happens. So it always, his hit never misses. As far as I can remember, like in a very like simplistic way, that's how, like, you know, it is explained. And I think Fragra does something else. Let me just check, which is kind of similar to that. Okay, Gorging Sword of War God, also called Fragraha, the Answerer, that which comes later cuts. It's a noble phantasm and a mystic code with ultimate form of counterattack. Sword of Retrograde. No, not this one. Okay. Okay, it warps casualty to always strike the opponent in the heart with a needle thin concentrated blast right before they unleash their ultimate attack. Oh, wait. The condition for its use is that the opponent must use their strongest attack and Fragra must be used directly after the enemy's strike. It would normally be that Fragra would kill the enemy and the opponent's attack would also simultaneously destroy Berserk. Yeah, okay, there you go. So, okay, so the enemy has to use the ultimate attack, not ultimate, but the strongest attack, and then you have to use Fragra. So, ultimately, Berserkers are going to get hurt from that strong attack, and so will the enemy. Enemy will also die. So it's like a, it's a attack that you can only use when your opponent uses the stronger attack, and when they use it, that is after they've used it. So it's kind of a risky, like, you know, like thing, isn't it? Okay, despite being released afterwards, and no matter how fast the opposing attack is cast, Fragra will always strike first. Oh, there you go. By changing the flow of time to rewrite the events, so it makes its own strike against the enemy before the opposing move was ever made in the course of the war. So, okay, wait a minute. Fragra always strikes first by changing the flow of time to rewrite events, so it makes their own strike against the enemy before the opposing move was ever made in course of the world. Rather than rewriting events to gouge out the heart of the enemy, it is severing the fate of the combatants, reversing and changing the flow of destiny of both the user and the enemy, simultaneously killing each other with their attacks. The attack of the enemy returned to a point where it couldn't happen, yeah, obviously because they're dead, due to the user being struck down by Fragra, is wiped out by the laws of the world and absolute system of time. No matter the power of speed or the ability, it is impossible to use if the enemy is defeated and has all their later actions voided before they ever have the chance to attack. It is an ability using one's life as a bait, to counter a one-turn kill to win the battle that both kills the enemy and nullifies their attack, creating a perfect balance between offensive and defensive capabilities. Okay, so there you go. That's what it is. So basically, okay, so the person who's using it, they don't really get hit by the attack because it reverses the casualty and makes it so that the Fragra hits the enemy, gouges their heart before they use their attack. So they have to use their attack and then you have to use Fragra. But Fragra will change the casualty and make sure that the opponent dies before they use the attack, making the attack that they use nullified. So that's why they're saying it's an offensive and a defensive ability if used properly in that sense. Okay, wait a minute. Doesn't Gay Ball does the same thing? Wait a minute. What's the difference between Gay Ball and Fragra? When I played Hollow Ataraxia, I remember reading about all of this and properly understanding them. It's been so long I've forgotten everything, and that's why I have to reread it again. Okay, Gay Ball. Carved from the... where is it? Okay, here we go. It is unique in that functions in two different ways. No, where is it? Okay, focused on a single target, this strikes a fatal blow that always pierces the opponent's heart and ruins the body from within 1,000 iron thorn. Okay, okay, here it is. It literally freezes the mana in air and it can easily be perceived as a sheer kill technique by all those around simply by being charged with magical energy. Once Gay Ball's name has been called, the curse sphere reverses the nature of casualty, meaning the meaning of cause and effect in order of things to make it so that cause of the lance being thrust comes from the effect of the opponent's heart being pierced by it. Okay, the cause of the lance being thrust comes from the effect of the opponent's heart's being so the opponent's heart's being usually it is, since you're thrusting the spear, the enemy's heart is being pierced. However, it reverses that and it becomes, since the enemy's heart has been pierced, that means you've thrusted the spear, which means the enemy's heart has been pierced becomes an inevitability. It becomes it becomes true, it is definitely going to happen, since that literally becomes the cause and the effect becomes that is why the spear has been thrust. Okay. It determines the opponent's fate simply through its use, and always fatal move that pierces the heart with one thrust. It is also possible for him to activate it without actively striking the heart. It's an attack on destiny itself, while not a surprising fact due to its wielder's demigod heritage. It is a top-notch power. Okay, all that stuff. Okay. There we go. The actual action of the thrust is merely a formality, as the lance had already pierced the opponent's heart before the attack has been started. The result of the heart of the opponent has been pierced is created earlier than that is thrust, while the cause that the lance has pierced through the heart is generated later. Aside from great luck, it's a technique that determines if it is released, the opponent is dead. Its range of effectiveness and power are weak compared to the other ability, but it has a low energy cost. Okay, all that stuff, right. Okay, so there you go. Wait a minute. So Bazet's Fragra, it reverses. Okay, wasn't casualty. That is why when the opponent uses the ultimate attack, she uses it, and it hits the enemy before they use it. That's why the attack gets nullified. While Gaybolg, it when used, it's definitely going to hit the enemy. So okay. So in a way, I guess you could say Fragra is a conditional attack, because you have to wait unless and until the enemy uses the strongest attack. If they don't use the strongest attack, you cannot use Fragra. If they something like that, then they literally cannot. I guess that's one loophole to fight against the Fragra. If you don't use the ultimate or the final, your strongest attack, you don't have to like go against Fragra. It cannot be activated. So that's why it's more condition. However, Gay Ball, you can use it without any kind of condition. And it's definitely going to hit the enemy because it literally reverses the caution casualty. So the fact that if you thrust the spear, enemy's heart will be pierced becomes reverse. So it becomes the enemy's heart has been pierced, that means the spear must have been thrust. So that's why the piercing the heart becomes an inevitability. However, this attack, like each has its own weakness and its strength. For example, Fragra, as I said, the weakness is that the enemy has to use the strongest attack. If not, then you're screwed. But the strength, the strong part, the advantage of it is that if the enemy uses the ultimate attack, you can literally save yourself from getting hit by it by using Fragra, because Fragra is going to kill the enemy before they're able to use it. That's how it's going to work. So that's why it can act as an ultimate defense as well. Gaybolt really doesn't really do that in that sense, I guess, because yeah, if the enemy has attacked you before you use Gaybolt, before you use Gaybolt, if the enemy has attacked you, then it's definitely going to happen. Like, not definitely going to happen, sorry. Then you might get hit by it. It doesn't matter. It's just, so yeah, that's kind of like that. But I guess if you use your attack after the enemy, after Kuhulin uses Gaybolt, then you cannot do anything because you'll die immediately. So yeah, each has its like weakness and its strength, I guess, in a way. So yeah, there you go. So I think that's what it is. Like roughly, I think that's what. Another thing. Wait a minute. So what's up with that whole thing where, like I remember. How did Emiya survive in what was it? Unlimited Blade Works when Kuhulin used Gaybolg? You remember against when Emiya betrayed Rin? Not really betrayed, but that whole thing. So I remember obviously they fought. Kuhulin and Emiya fought, and Kuhulin used Gaybolg as far as I can remember. So how did he survive that? Wait a minute. Okay, here we go. The only way to effectively defend against the attack is to have a high enough degree of luck. Oh, okay. As to be able to alter fate, which would be heightened by also having good reflexive instincts, divine protection and auto-resurrection ability, a shield that overwhelms the magical energy of the lance, or as a countermeasure, knowing it will strike the heart by following Emiya's strategy of quickly backing out of the attack range before it initialized. Oh, so Emiya backed out of the range before he even used it. Even if the opponent manages to avoid it with luck, as with Artoria, it still leaves a heavy wound on her. Yeah, because Artoria literally suffered from that so much. That takes a long time to fully heal if it's used against someone whose death is not part of the fate, such as Kahas herself. Gaybolg will not even touch them. Instead will fly widely, of course. Wow. Alright, okay, all these things, I needed to check all of these because I've forgotten half of it. Almost half of it I've completely forgotten. I do remember, did remember everything very vaguely. But there you go, I think I'm a lot more clear. If you have anything else to add to this, let me know in the comments. So that is it, that was my gameplay for today. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed, comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, I'll check them out. And that is it. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. And yeah, until then, goodbye and have a nice day.